Hey wrestling fans, this is Rick from rickswrestlingblog.com. Hey, I want to talk a little bit about TNA Impact, and it's getting started this year, 2014, with a bang. We're going to talk about these first two you see on this page right now. You got AJ Styles, who really is the current TNA World Champion, and Magnus, who really just became the TNA World Champion. But we're going to get back to that in just a minute. So let's go through a few things here. So first thing is, TNA does have a lot of things going on right now. So, one of the big things that they have going on, which I really like, this Chris Sabin with the Velvet Sky drama going on. Now, Chris Sabin just won back the X Division Championship. And that's really great. The only thing is that he's turned heel, which to me, that is the best decision the company could have made with his character. They're going to do something with him now, and he's actually making a very good heel. The problem is that Velvet Sky is not a heel, and she's still portraying the I'm a good girl. And so it's somehow, I think that if they go ahead and take Velvet Sky and they convert her into a heel, then we're now going to have a force to reckon with here. We're going to have a good team that he will have this title. In fact, Velvet Sky should actually go after the Knockouts title. She was a great champion when she had that title. But let's talk about the Knockouts right now. Currently, your Knockouts, you got your Knockouts champion is Gail Kim, who makes a great champion. I mean, this woman can wrestle. She can put on a show. She's really the best that they have there. And but let's take a look. Who's her competition? Well, you've got Brooke Tessmacher, who can be, who's really good also. She's a former champion, and she can be. The only thing is they're not doing anything with her right now. And ever since the Aces and Eights have been dispersed, well, she's kind of out in limbo right now. There's also Madison Rayne. I don't know how well Madison Rayne will be as a champion, but I don't necessarily look forward to it. And your third person right now is actually Velvet Sky, who's actually did pretty well as the champion. It's kind of sad because now we look at, for example, the only real competition is Lei D Tapa. But Lei D Tapa is currently right now joined with Gail Kim. Now we know that we're being set up here so that there's going to be a future battle between Gail Kim to defend her title against Lei D Tapa. And Lei D Tapa will probably go ahead and win that match and win the title, and which would be good. The only other competition that you can kind of see is someone like an ODB. And right now, ODB is the only one giving Lei D Tapa any type of run for her money because of the size. Now, Mickie James is gone. We haven't seen her in quite a while, and she would have been really good competition right now. She makes a great champion, but she seems to be no longer with the company. But there's so many things going on right now in TNA. Let's take a look at, for example, with Jeff Hardy. Okay, he just left and he said he quit. He wrestled his last match in TNA. So is he just taking some time off? Is he going to come back? We don't know. Is he gone for good? Because we do know that TNA's been doing a lot of cutbacks here in 2013. And so he may be one of them that may not come back. But what about this Abyss Joseph Parks scenario? They seem to be wanting to bring back the Beast, but it just hasn't happened yet. So they keep dragging it, but it's a pretty interesting angle. But they need to bring back Abyss pretty soon because I don't know. If it's me, I'm getting tired of it already. But here's Bully Ray. What's going on with Bully Ray? I mean, Aces and Eights is over with. Now he comes in with a hoodie and he doesn't want to wrestle. He's just kicking people in between the legs, and that's pretty much it. Keeping quiet, not doing anything. But let me tell you what's pretty exciting is to see that Beer Money had actually come together just at least one time for a match. And so, hey, the question is, they did really well. Is it something that they're going to continue? Will they be back together for a while, or maybe not? Gunner's currently holding the briefcase for a world title match. But will he cash it in, and when will he cash it in? And when he does cash it in, will he actually win the title? Well, I don't really see Gunner as being a world champion right now, so to me that's just a temporary usage for him. And what about the Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle scenario? These guys have fought over and over and over again, and Bobby Roode just seems to have Kurt Angle's number, and he keeps beating him. They're going to face off one last time, though. And then now you've got Austin Aries, one of the top stars there. This guy's exciting to watch. This guy's a good character. Currently he's face, But to tell you the truth, really like him best when he's a heel. He just recently lost that X Division title over to Chris Sabin. So what are they going to do with him now? Or is he going to go back after that title? Is he going after the world title? We don't know. Now EC3's been a pretty entertaining guy to watch. EC3's been coming in and he's been doing decent on the mic. He's improving. He's not the best yet, but he's improving. But he's doing really good at building his character up right here. And I got to give it to Sting, because Sting is coming along and challenging him and calling him all sorts of names that he just does not want to, because he does not want to take up Sting's challenge. However, Sting is there just to put stars over. So he's going to put over EC3. So when these two meet, Sting will be putting him over. Now you have the tag team champions. You've got the Bromans, which these guys are not your typical world tag team champions. But I'll tell you what, these guys have become so entertaining. They actually have gotten pretty good on the mic. They are annoying, and now they have Zema Ion, who's their DJ, and he is just as annoying as they are. And I'll tell you what, all three of these annoying guys together actually make for an entertaining group. But what about their competition? The only competition they really have out there is Bad Influence. Because let's take a look at this. Is the possibility of Beer Money coming together, I mean, is that going to happen? I mean, that possibility is there, and I would say great. And if it's not there, then why not keep the Storm Gunner team together? I mean, you're splitting them up, you're making them fight against each other now, but why? What's the real purpose behind that? There's no real tag team competition anymore. Chavo's gone, and I haven't seen Hernandez ever since Chavo's gone, but will he be coming back? Now the TNA has been famous for putting odd pairings together and actually forming a pretty good team with them. As you see all these guys actually here. They used to be individual wrestlers, but they've been teamed together and they've done really good. So we'll see, but right now tag team division seems to be pretty non-existent all of a sudden. And most of all, you've got yourself your new world champion in Magnus. Now, Dixie Carter is really high on Magnus. I mean, this guy's got the stature, the build, the looks and stuff. I mean, this guy can do it. As a face, he cannot do it. But he's a heel now. And with his first interview here in 2014, during his coronation, when he spoke on the mic, and he was definitely a heel. I'll tell you what, that turned faces, that turned heads. I mean, he was doing a great job on that mic, especially as a heel. If we can keep this guy as a heel, I think he would actually make a great champion. But there's a problem. Who is your true champion? Well, it looks like we're going to find out next week on the Impact January 9th, on the January 9th Impact show, because AJ Styles came out to break up the coronation. And he challenged Magnus, saying, hey, one title, one champion. And so, now here's the thing. January 9th is just a regular Impact show, so I'm a little surprised that they didn't set this up for Genesis on January 16th, which is a pay-per-view type of event. The only thing is that it's going to be free on television. This is really one of those pay-per-view matches you really just want to see on pay-per-view and don't mind paying for it. I mean, I don't. So we'll see what happens on January 9th. But I have a feeling something, or this title will not be unified here on the 9th. I think it's going to be postponed to some kind of pay-per-view. So something will happen. I don't know what, but I look forward to seeing that show to see what's going to happen. But on January 16th, Spike will be presenting Genesis. It's a pay-per-view type event, and it's going to be for free on Spike TV. You've got Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle in a steel cage match. And this time, Kurt Angle's Hall of Fame induction is on the line. If he loses, he will never be inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame. And Sting finally got answered by EC3 that they were going to meet. They're going to go ahead and meet on Genesis, at the Genesis pay-per-view. So we're going to see what happens when those two finally clash. So just keep an eye out on TNA here in 2014, because they are putting on a really great show. And the last thing is, connect with me. My website, Facebook, Twitter. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Connect to us at rickswrestlingblog.com. Thank you very much.